Okay, sorry that this video is so dark, but at any rate, as you probably know, if you know me, I've been single for the last 2 years for a variety of reasons, none of which I'm getting ready to go into on this video. However, I found it interesting because I just had an exchange with someone who thought that it was perfectly logical and okay to set their significant other up to see if they would cheat on them. Yeah, I'm not quite sure in what alternate reality we live in, where as adults in a consenting and a mutually beneficial relationship, we now got to play CSI detective and set our significant other person up to see if they're going to cheat. It's ridiculous. And if you are doing that, stop it. If you have had that done to you, you need to run because that fool is crazy. That is not nearly anywhere normal. Nobody that I know would do that. That's insane. Why would you do that? And here's something that you need to chew on. Just because you set them up with your brother or your whoever, whatever you know, just because you set them up does not mean that they will take that bait. And it does not mean that they're not cheating on you. They could be very, very, very good at hiding it and making sure that you don't know. I, unfortunately, am a woman who tends to choose cheaters. I have no idea why. It's probably why I've been single for the last 2 years. I'm trying to figure that foolishness out. But suffice it to say, I have not been happy when I found out that they were cheating. However, I'm not getting ready to set them up with my best friend to see what would happen. First of all, I stand to lose both my significant other and my best friend, and they stand to lose their teeth if I figure out that they're in a relationship with each other. But that's not even the point. The point is, you don't do that. You do not set people up that you claim to care about, that you claim to love, to see what they're going to do. It's ludicrous to do that, and it does nothing but cause you anxiety. And then my question is this an annual thing? Is this a quarterly thing? Is this something that you do just on their birthday just to see? How are you appeased with that? You sound crazy. You cannot control the actions of someone else. If someone is hellbound and wants to cheat on you or is a cheater or has cheating behavior, guess what, boo? Ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't love them to faithfulness. You can't cook them to faithfulness. You can't be the best person that you can be to faithfulness. If you have someone who severely lacks integrity on that level, there is nothing that you can do about it. If you're going to ride the wave and stay in there with it, do it. But don't start trying to figure out if they're going to cheat, how they're going to cheat, when they're going to cheat. That will drive you crazy. And if you have somebody that's done that to you and set you up and put you in compromising positions, first of all, if you have someone like me, that's not going to work out. Don't do that. But if you have somebody that you really care about and you're doing that to them, that's not love. That's insanity. You really need to figure out the difference. Don't do things like that. I don't understand why adults play childish games. You need to ask them if they have someone else. If they're responsible and they actually do have someone else, they may tell you. You need to be prepared for that answer. But you also need to be prepared that they may lie to you. And if you don't feel like they're telling you the truth, then you owe it to yourself to find out. Not to set them up in worst case scenarios to see what they're going to do. That's crazy. I still can't get over that one. I'm going to stop talking to this fool because he's making me upset. But I just wanted to really tell y'all, if you don't know, and you're over 30 and you're doing stuff like that, you probably need to get yourself some counseling because that's crazy. Medication might help and some alone time and maybe a book on self-governance. Stop.